Okay, is this working now? That was weird. I don't know why I got disconnected. My internet didn't go down. Let me see if I'm live on my... Oh, looks like it's working now. Oh, looks like it's working now. Oh, yeah, looks like it's working now. Why that happened. Yeah, looks like it's working now. Story is just starting to get good, and then it goes down. So I might just redo that whole cutscene because I don't know where it.
Okay, they got when she then as but I did but
No, thank.
Okay, let me reload because I don't know where the stream cut off. Let me repost that I'm streaming again. Man, that was weird. I don't know what happened. Okay. All right, let's just do that again because I don't know where it dropped. So I'm gonna go back to Lena's house. Or Lena's house, not Lena. Maybe my internet service provider decided...
If this town has a symbol...
You had enough streaming.
Hi, Patty. Sorry to keep you waiting.
right on time as usual. But guess what? She ain't home. Too bad for you.
Okay, good. It did save a video file. Okay, I got worried for a sec.
Okay, Patty. I'm going to try asking you that question.
Professor R's never home, you know.
Patty, why do you know so much about Professor R?
I don't know that much, really.
But you're the first person in town who mentioned her name to me. You also knew about San Rouge, didn't you? And when I tried to ask you more about it back then, you gave me an evasive answer. You're my assistant, aren't you? If you are, then you need to tell me everything you know about this case.
You guys still there?
Daddy,
Because I don't see anything in the chat. I'm wondering if something glitched.
He said it's stupid for a man to want to turn into a woman.
What?
Oh, okay, good. I'm really sorry. I don't know what happened. I don't know where it disconnected either, so I'm redoing this whole scene. Do you know where it cut off? Do you want me to restart it again now?
And he's
That's because
the other.
Blah, 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 blah.
But they all
There we
say
go.
we.
I will just shut it down. Close. Okay, I'll just wait a little bit. Yeah, I looked up and it's like stream disconnected. What do you mean disconnected? Okay, well I'm just gonna restart it again. This sucks because now my video for tonight's gonna be in 2 parts. It figures it cuts off right when it gets good. Like, no, I'm finally doing story stuff and it decides to disconnect on me. Okay. So let's try this again. Again, hopefully I don't, I'm sorry, guys. But the thing is, I still had internet connection. I didn't understand why it dropped. So I don't know if it was a Twitch thing or what. Silent Hill 1 is my favorite one. Which one's yours? Okay, third time's a charm for this cutscene. Okay. Hopefully everybody who was watching before has come back now. I feel really bad.
if this town has a symbol,
Did I just pick up an item? I did.
Hi, Patty. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Right on time, as usual. But guess what? She ain't home. Too bad for you.
Three. Oh, wow. I don't hear that one as a favorite too often.
Professor R's never home, you know.
Patty, why do you know so much about Professor R?
I don't know that much, really.
But you're the first person in town who mentioned her name to me. You also knew about San Rouge, didn't you? And when I tried to ask you more about it back then, you gave me an evasive answer. You're my assistant, aren't you? If you are, then you need to tell me everything you know about this case.
Daddy don't like Lena. He said it's stupid for a man to want to turn into a woman.
What?
And he told me I ain't supposed to talk about her.
Your dad is a POS, that's what he is.
He said that if you knew someone like her was living here, Agent York, you'd start to hate
Man, I'm starting
this
to hate
town.
Melvin. Fuck you, Melvin.
That's ridiculous. Why would I ever hate this town? Because one of its inhabitants is transgender? Why in the world would that make a difference to me?
The other folks in town said the same thing as Daddy. They all know about Saint Rouge and Professor R. And about how she's waging war against the Clarksons. But they all say we ain't supposed to talk about it. So
And here I'd assumed that ignorant way of thinking died out with the 20th century. I guess I really am an outsider after all.
You and me both, buddy.
I thought that everyone was cooperating with my investigation, but it turns out they were all hiding key information from me. Damn it, Zach. This just made me hate the countryside for the first time in my entire life. Oh, I'm sorry for being so loud, Patricia. But just remember this. Person's birthplace, nature, race, and physical features have no bearing on their value as a human being. We're always free, and we should respect each other just the way we are. So you shouldn't feel a need to hate Lena for no reason. No matter what the people around you say, you can't let them control you. Sometimes things like common sense and decency can end up deeply hurting other people. I sincerely hope you don't forget that.
Okay, I won't.
But if Lena's committed a crime, that's a different story altogether. She may be a social minority, but she's still free and capable of knowing the difference between right and wrong. Professor R. I sincerely hope she's smart enough to understand that.
Listen to the two ends and drink dry the firewater. Do this and you will see the other world.
Zach, did you hear that? It's another oracle. I assume this means we're getting closer to the truth. Well, this is good. We don't have any other big clues at the moment. What do you say we continue the skeletal gentleman's game? After I spent the 90s listening to nothing but punk rock, I fell out of touch with music, but the digital audio player I received last Christmas changed everything. Nowadays, people can walk around with thousands of songs in their pockets. You following me here, Zach? That's right. This oracle is connected to music.
Is there anything else?
The two ends refer to neither periods nor a movie's credits. They refer to the last letter of the alphabet, Z. And what's a word that has two C's in it? Jazz, of course.
Of course.
Remember, we're in Louisiana here. The firewater is even easier. It's alcohol. Let's go to that jazz bar and have a drink while we consider our next plan of action. Don't worry, this is all part of our job, isn't it, Zach?
Yeah, I thought Heather as protagonist was really cool. I liked her sass and whatnot. That's really sad we never really got another female protagonist. Maybe if the new... Oh, wait.
Lucari Tiger to DC Eagle. Lucari Tiger to DC Eagle. Come in.
Oh, Daddy.
DC Eagle here. Got any news for me?
Well, Mr. York, we got ourselves a bit of a problem here.
What sort of problem?
Looks like Daniel's gathered up a group of people to help him find Galena's killer on his own. If the Clarksons get serious, they'll probably put an end to this case before we even know what hit us. And it sure won't be wrapped up the way you want it to, Mr. York.
Yes, that certainly is a problem. Judging from Daniel's temperament, things are bound to get out of control. Melvin, I need to find Professor R as soon as possible.
Professor R?
That's right.
that ain't such a good idea.
I didn't ask for your personal opinion, Melvin. Especially if it comes from an antiquated, xenophobic way of thinking that's characteristic of rural towns.
Whoa now, Mr. York. What's going on
We
here?
learned that you're a transphobic piece of shit.
I didn't...
This conversation is over, Melvin. You need to figure out what the Clarksons are planning. Call me again as soon as you know.
Huh? Fine. Whatever you say.
Also, sorry, but would you mind coming to pick up Patricia? I would never think to take an innocent girl like her into an adult watering hole.
Yeah, you're right. CLG's still too young for that.
Wait, Daddy! Agent York! I'm going too! Don't leave me out of this!
No, Patricia. You signed a contract with me, remember? I promise to protect you from all the evil in our world.
That's not what it means!
Patty, you're smart. Shockingly so. But you're still a child. And there are certain things a child like you doesn't need to learn about yet. Just go home for today. Zach and I are both in agreement on this one. I'm so glad you understand, Patty. Okay, Melvin, that's that. I'm leaving her here.
Tell him where you are?
The rest is in your hands.
Roger that. I'll take care of her, Mr. York.
Okay, let's try this again. Hey, Patricia.
Patty, I'm sorry I have to do this. I don't mean to abandon you. I hope you understand. This next stop feels dangerous.
It's okay, I get it. I'll go home early today and take care of Mama. I'm pretty busy too, you know.
Good. And do tell Melvin I said hi.
Hey, Agent York. About Professor R. Is she really a bad person?
What do you mean?
I only ever got to talk to her once. Oh, is it okay to say her? How do I know what to call her?
Her is fine, Patty. Simply respect the gender that the person chose.
Okay. She once got arrested for causing trouble with some of the Clarksons' workers. They got drunk at her bar and went crazy or something. When she came into the sheriff's office, our eyes met just for a second. Then she said something to me. As you grow into an adult, you will witness a great deal. But you don't need to take it all in. Just stay focused on the beauty of our world. I didn't get what she meant, and because of what Daddy said, it kinda scared me. But now, I reckon I understand what she meant back then. Oh, sorry, Agent York. I shouldn't have gotten into all that when you're in such a hurry.
No, that was a very important story you shared with me just now. You really are the perfect assistant. Thank you, Patricia.
Don't worry, Agent York. I live in this town. I don't need to wait for Daddy. I can just walk myself home. I'll wait at my house until we can go on investigating together. I promise.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, Agent York.
Alright. Bye, Patty. Whee! Back to the bar. Ooh, I should check to see if the squirrels are back at, what's-his-name's house.
Did you notice it yet? The streets in New Orleans were a mess. All busted up and undergoing maintenance. The city was built on a...
Oops, wrong button.
Hey, want to talk about bridges? Why? I've become obsessed with bridges, Zach, and there's no turning back now. Remember what we saw on our way here? Back when we were driving that hybrid car before we switched over to the skateboard. We passed...
Yeah. I really grew close to Patty over the game. I thought the relationship was great. Alright, here we go.
Look, Zach. That seat is beckoning us. Listen to the two ends and drink dry the firewater. Do this, and you will see the other world. Hungan's oracle pointed us to this bar. So we must have to do something here. But I feel like the firewater part is missing something.
Good drink.
Zach, do you see that? It's a gigantic go sign. I think someone's trying to send us a very powerful message here. That settles it. This must be a singularity. Beautiful lipstick. The color red suits you.
Thank you. Red is the color of life. No human who knows the joy of life would ever hate this color. Or would they?
Maybe. Maybe not. But I know of a drug with a red color that certainly doesn't signify life. It sometimes even steals the lives of those who drown themselves in it. Catch my drift?
Before a candle's flame burns out, it burns brighter than ever before, blazing like a shining red star. Don't you think that instant is more valuable than a century of smoldering?
That blaze doesn't cast out the darkness. It only emphasizes it. But where are my manners? I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Let me get straight to the point. You were present when Lise Clarkson was murdered. And you were also involved with Galena Clarkson's death. Correct?
Agent Morgan, are you a man who can hold his liquor?
I'd love some firewater.
We're similar. You and I.
Really? I don't see the resemblance.
Well, you should. Look deeper. Think about who you were when you were first born, and who you are now. different selves exist inside your body.
Are you talking about Zach?
I was born as a man, but in my heart, I wasn't so. And this is a small town. I experienced far more scorn and discrimination than anyone could ever imagine. Especially from my father. Parents are supposed to raise their children with love. That's the norm, right? Not for me. I was raised by my father's flesh-seething hatred.
So you ran away from home, started making drugs, then seduced a young life and destroyed it? That story makes no sense to me. Think about it. They didn't burn you in a witch hunt, nor did they ever try to take your life. Yet here you are, letting your selfish fantasies drive you to torch the entire town with vengeful fire. Now tell me, Leonard Clarkson, why did you abandon your inheritance only to end up in a place like this? What do you hope to achieve?
You've already figured out that much. Leonard doesn't exist anymore. He disappeared from me a long time ago. All that's left now is the Red Soul.
The Red Soul?
The Red Soul gives me strength and courage. And I vowed to use that strength to change this world. The Red Soul has the power to amplify the unique characteristics we all possess. Mentally and physically. That's why I created the Holy Red Powder. So that everyone can enjoy its divine benefits.
That's
drugged.
ridiculous.
Our world is home to scarier monsters than violence and prejudice.
Ugh. Zach.
Someday, even your best friend will abandon you.
No. Never.
And in the end, you'll be all alone.
Zach and I will always be together. Ugh.
Uh-oh. Oh, Daddy! The game froze again.
Daddy! Where are you, Daddy? Don't leave me here! Daddy! Please!
Hurry up, or it'll be too late.
I can't find Mommy either! Don't leave me alone! Please? Please, Daddy. Please, Daddy.
Your dad left the station. Oh, there's like people there too. They saw this happen. Oh no. Let's just mind our own business here.
Oh. She got us, Zach. She spiked the drink with some sort of sleeping pill. No wonder they call her the Professor. Whew. But that was a rash move. Perhaps she realized that she's finally crossed the point of no return. Or... We need to head to the Clarksons at once before it's too late. We can still stop this.
Like, wow, the FBI agent is a lightweight. So, what did you guess, Frau Fraud? Okay. I just want to check to see if there's squirrels by the guy's house. And then I'll go to the Clarkson's house and start the other world. Going the wrong way. Had a feeling. Oops.
Hey, Zach, it looks like we were right on the money. Tracing the...
A lot of important stuff just happened. Don't you think you should talk about that instead of, you know, stuff we've been over many times?
One lollipop?
I'm going the right way.
Were you thinking about Galena, too? And all the other women we've seen?
Oops, sorry. Just ran into that dude.
Hey, Zach. No, nothing. Just felt like saying that.
Okay, they're back. Let me see if I can get his underwear. Oh, did I shoot a person? Oh shit. Sorry, people, I didn't notice you were there. like how those guys were still just standing there even though I was shooting my gun all around them. You'd think they'd move. Yes, finally! Okay. Ah, woohoo! Let me see if I can return them to him. Is it Sunday? No, it's not Sunday. The bar is open. Wait, you think he's still there? Hold on. I should check the map. Like a dope. Oh, stop. Is no one on the... Nope, he's at the bar. Okay. Let's go get that knife.
Zach, you're a coffee person, right? No sugar.
I don't know, it might not let me back into the bar. We'll see.
One lollipop? This town sure is peaceful, Zach. Yes, I know. I know what you're about to say. But that's why we're here.
Just in case, I should probably save my game. Oh, alright, there he is. Cool.
Well, Bureau man, you ever catch...
Yeah, it took me a while. Sorry about that. Is he gonna make the cocktail? Oh, there we go. Isn't she a little young for you?
Well, Well, sometimes, yeah.
Oh, let's get wasted right before going to the other world. Yeah.
You'll be back,
Yeah,
remember.
okay. All right. Wear some pants, Xavier. Truth bomb. Boom. So the knife we just got allows York to open up like rusted shut things, like a rusted mailbox, rusted dumpsters, and each time you use it to open up something, you get $100. So it's a pretty cool item to get. It's almost 12. Okay, I think I'll start the other world, and then, wait, I started to save thing. Well, let's see how far I can get. Maybe I can go a little bit past 12, so we can get to the same spot in the other world. Yay for fat. Oh, I'm still drunk. If only getting sober was that easy.
Hey, want to talk
York,
about bridges?
We're about to go into the
Why?
Clarkson's house.
Zach, it's a singularity. The Oracle was right on the mark. The mouth to the other world is open, ready to swallow us alive. I think this case is finally starting to come together. Here we go again, Zach. You're as excited as I am, aren't you? You don't have to explain everything. No need for words right now. Not while this eccentric, provocative experience is begging us to come inside.
Okay. Oh, I should have went to the voodoo shop to upgrade my gun. Oh, well. see it. Wait. Oh, this is dead end. I was like, where's the hallway? Stop moving it. He's all gearing up to attack me, and I'm just like, boom, dead.
Zach, do you feel it? Something happened here. It's the same feeling I got when we entered the place where Lise died. Professor R, Lena, came in here alone. It looks like nothing but a suicide attempt to me. Did she have some trick up her sleeve? That face, Zach. She looks so calm and collected. Perhaps she intended to take her own life after she murdered Philip. But that wouldn't solve anything. We know how calculating she is. Surely she must have understood that.
Now you decide to come back, huh? What for? I know you've been hiding from me, planning God knows what. Too bad it ain't gonna amount to anything. It don't matter what you do. The Clarkson family is already on its last legs. After only a single century, we're on the verge of losing all that power our ancestors built up for us. Ever since the day you left home, that was the beginning of the end.
They certainly look a little rough around the edges. Perhaps we should just call them the Clarkson Gang. They're holding their weapons like total amateurs, which means they must not have had any formal training. Even if they came rushing in all at once, they'd still be no match for us.
Really? Because I think I'd probably die.
Maybe the Clarksons aren't as fearsome as the rumors make them out to be. Or perhaps they've fallen into such a decline that they can't even manage their own allies any longer.
Yes, I abandoned my family, but that has nothing to do with the Clarksons' downfall. It's much more complicated than that.
Oh, I agree. It's a hell of a lot more complicated. Just look at these assholes. They're so goddamn stupid. They won't even shit unless I tell them to do it. And you know what? Back in the old days, that was A-okay. Don't like someone, beat the piss out of them. Need something? Steal it from the sucker next door. Life was so much simpler back then. And time flowed in proper accordance with human behavior. But now... it's all so complicated now. Everything's changed.
Philip J. Clarkson. The horrible father that Professor R spoke of. Of course, he looks perfectly calm. It's hard to believe that it's only my second time seeing him. He's an overwhelming man, Zach.
The legacy of the Clarksons is like a candle in the wind, a sad vestige of what it used to be. But it's not completely dead yet.
So what? You came here to snuff it out yourself?
Oh, no. I didn't come to snuff anything out. I came to make it burn red once more.
What in hell is with you? Did that red powder finally make you lose your mind?
Zach, that's a miniature bomb. Lena must have set it here. Is this her trump card? It looks pretty elaborate. Another accolade for the professor. She also displayed expert precision when she used that fire to make my cocktail. Her wisdom gave birth to Sang Rouge. She must also have an advanced understanding of chemistry. I just hope she hasn't laid any other traps for us up ahead.
Just like you said, times have changed. You've gotten old. Your power is waning. But I'm not going to let things end here. After you and all the old tumors die, the goddess will take control of Carre, and all of Louisiana for that matter. The goddess of fertility, with all her newfound might.
And who's that supposed to be? You? Ha! That's a good one. You know, you're just as dumb as everyone else. You never see things for how they really are. Oh, no. Here, go on. Take my life. You can have it. Do whatever you want with me. But don't you forget. That's Clarkson blood you got running through those veins. Oh, you took the long way to it. But it looks like you be inheriting our legacy after all. Just like I always wanted you to.
Oh, I won't be inheriting anything.
What?
I'm not the goddess of fertility either.
Well, then...
But I'm still powerful.
Professor R fought hard in this hall. And the last gunshot we heard sounded ominous, Zach. Everything she says seems to hint at some deeper meaning. The goddess of fertility taking over all of Louisiana with her newfound power? The details elude me, but she's clearly plotting something big. But if she dies here, she'll never be able to complete it. Why risk it then? Oh well. Let's continue on, Zach. I'm sure we'll find the answer once we reach the inner sanctum.
Okay, so this is where I'm going to stop it for now. I'm not sure if I can stream tomorrow, but I'm going to try. If not, I'll let you guys know on my Twitter, Kemi_row. If not, I will continue this on Saturday night, but I'm going to try to stream tomorrow since we are at a good part. Just going to save my game. Alright. So you guys have a great Friday, and I'll speak to you all again real soon. Good night.